From Minute Maid Park in Houston, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Houston Astros. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Christian Javier. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
Total command last time out, scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's a speed threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's how Game 4 gets underway.
First pitch, 7:06.
That one ripped, but foul. And here it comes. And a count 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Ripped to third. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Austin Riley. That one's in there. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
0-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Righty to the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in Houston, our starting pitcher in this one, Max Fried.
Well, last time out, thought it was going to be pretty good, but wasn't able to make it out of the second inning. A real shocker. So he's fresh, and having had an opportunity to look at that last start, I expect him to be a lot better in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 1-1. And that's too high.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
That one close, ruled a ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. And now the lefty. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started at the plate. Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The wind of the pitch. That clips a corner.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Second inning here, no score. In for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Harris, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here comes a pitch. Time to check on our umpires.
1-1.
Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Splits the plate. Strike 1. The pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. And the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
That's down. Ball.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Hunter Brown.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And now it's filled up. Struck him out looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Now batting Jordan Luplow. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. And now it's even up. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Bregman is under it. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the second. Jose Abreu up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And there's the strike. Max Fried, quite simply, has turned into one of the best left-handers in the National League, if not all of baseball, Chris.
Yeah, tremendous pitcher, but he fields his position extremely well.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-2 now. In the dirt. To first. Inning over. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Brown, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. And a ball evens the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
That's the ball.
First offering, misses the mark. Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
And a 1-1.
And not just offensively, but this is a guy that has a cannon of an arm. He's thrown balls in over 100 miles per hour. He's got speed on the base paths. He can do it all.
That one finds the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Matt Olson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1. Olson, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. At the belt and fires. And it's even up.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
Riley, the next to hit, takes outside. One out. Runners at first and second.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering misses down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the right-hander deals. That's inside. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that's ball 4.
Outside, ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Sean Murphy. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases loaded, one away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
To third. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
He's in there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harris.
So bases loaded with one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Michael Harris. Singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And that's outside.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
On the ground right side in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Freed back to work. That one pushed foul. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Ground ball, Olsen. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8, the center fielder,
Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Foul ball. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wind and the pitch. In the dirt. Murphy fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Corey Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Lee measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The 0-2. And that's just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 down, nobody on. In the dirt. Throw on to Olsen. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. 3 innings in the books here in game 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, digging in, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
And here it comes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So man aboard, and next for Atlanta, Jordan Luplow. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Ozuna stands at second with no outs. And the next pitch is way outside. Runner leads away at second. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Ozuna headed for the plate, and it gets by him. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's 4-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Ryan Stanek on to pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
0-2.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. Runner tags from 3rd. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5.
The right fielder, number 13, Acuna.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Just missed.
Outside.
The next pitch misses. 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. The punch out there. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Olsen at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Braves 5 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and now here is Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That to right. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Bregman at the plate and takes high there. The Astros yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and Acuna able to make the grab, and they get Bregman for the out, and there are 2 outs.
Designated hitter.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And now the count is even. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they close the gap. It's 5-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
2 outs, nobody on. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jose Altuve.
Man at first. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. This to third. That's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And the pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The pitch. Slider clips the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Righty to the plate. He goes down looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
So here's Murphy now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Called strike right there. Going 2 now. Just off the outside edge.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. 1 for 2. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one. The 1-2. And now 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a run. It's 6-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Ozzie Albies a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Kicks and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 grand slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch.
1 and 2. Count.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Albies on the move. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got it by him for the K. One more for Atlanta on the homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. And welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Chas McCormick. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next one misses. 1-1. Late with the swing there. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch misses outside. And it's 2-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Bounce to third. Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The catcher, Corey.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Corey Lee, 0 for 1 so far. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. Braves 6 and the Astros 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Seth Martinez.
Number 61, Seth Martinez.
Now, Jordan Luplow.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Up the middle. Altuve handles it. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Arcia measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Abreu gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. Singing, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, I can't imagine, Boog. I mean, when I was 20 years old, I was still...
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Braves 6 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, and now Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy.
2018, he went on to win the National League Rookie of the Year that year. Just showed how he was setting the table for a really great career.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Third baseman,
now it's Alex
2,
Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
One of the things for me was just how comfortable he was, the exuberance that he brought to that dugout and to that clubhouse. Saw Atlanta Braves organization that's normally pretty straight-laced, buttoned up, having a lot more fun.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in there. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball. swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Albies fires over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now back, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Man at second. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Pena, the runner at second with one away. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Jose Abreu. He's already homered here in this one.
Abreu.
First pitch just misses. Two outs.
No, that's out.
Runner at second, two down. High in the air, out to right. Acuna there makes the catch, and that is that. So the Astros lead one. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we go to the top of the seventh, and now Matt Olson up to hit.
Olson.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And 1-2.
No, that's outside. Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. Matt Olson goes deep. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. A strikeout and a walk.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And 2 as he waves at that one. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to Abreu, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. That's a laser base hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And that one clips the corner.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers moving in on this one. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Look out! And it hit him.
That pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Murphy around third. Myers throws to second. And he's out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 8, Astros 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. That one pulled foul. And a pitch. That one inside, and the count even 1-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna makes the play. And a couple of quick outs.
Number 20. McCormick.
2 outs, base is empty. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. The throw to first. That's out number 3. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 8 and the Astros 2. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Rafael Montero.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jordan Luplow.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Strike 2. The wind of the pitch. That one the other way, and a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one's in there, 0-1. Arcia stands at first with 1 out. And that one just missed off the outside edge. One and 2 now on Acuna. That one missed.
2-2.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Lee makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Man at first, Matt Olson up to the plate. There's the strike. Swing and a base hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Austin Riley.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
That's the ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. pitch. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next one is off the plate. Counts full, 3-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead at 8-2. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. The pitch. And that one a little bit high. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next pitch is outside. The count now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Corey Lee. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
In the air out towards right center. Harris hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That's off the mark. 1-0. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. And it's still 8-2. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Montero in his 7th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Now. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now back, the center fielder,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In there for strike 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Kicks and deals. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
That's hard hit on the line. And the inning is over. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 8 and the Astros 2. Nick Anderson in.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Anderson.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The pitch. And that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Anderson ready to work. Way out front for strike 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Knocks it down. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out on the play.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Whips it across, and they get the out on Alvarez.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Astros down to their last out. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's to third. Riley. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves work their way back to even in this series. 2 games apiece.
Well, you can tell these guys feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
To the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41